Hi, this is Tova, and today we're going to speak on something a little different. How do your mother function and your father function and your son function actually work? Okay, we're going to put it in simple terms. Okay, you see yourself going into a store. If something within you tells you, don't go in that store, don't go in there, and you walk into the store anyway. And there's a feeling that comes over you, and it's uneasy. This is your mother function, making your nervous system aware that there might be some dangers up in here. Everybody's in the store, they're quiet, and then all of a sudden you got this one person, please, and then all hell breaks loose. You ignored your intuition because your mother said, don't go in there. But you went in there anyway. So now what? So your mother done scanned that there's danger lurking somewhere about. Now your vessel has become on alert. Your heart is racing. You feel a little anxious. Well, of course you would feel anxious because you done got yourself into some stuff that you can't get yourself out of just quite yet. Okay. Then she sends that information to the father. And the father was like, well, okay, let's come up with a strategy here on what we gonna do. So the father's signal says, go around there to the back, on that back row of the store. So you go around there to the back of the row, and the father says to the son, bend down. And then you bend down. This is your vessel trying to protect you, telling you automatically what to do. This is the scenarios that runs through your vessel on how to prepare you for certain things if you allow it to. Now sometimes you follow this first mind, or they said, something just ain't right about him. And don't mess with him. And then you follow that. And then you find out later on that they had some kind of sickness or something. So your mother function made you aware of this and you dealt with it. Okay. And the father function put it in action with the son, to the son. He came up with the strategy. No, we ain't gonna do this one. No, no, no. The decision has been made within the vessel. Nope. Mm-mm. Not today, not today, not ever. We're gonna leave this one here alone because the mother sensed something coming from that said vessel. Hmm. If you pay attention, you can you can sense these things from each and every individual that's walking around, unless they are very cunning But then sometimes that don't work either. Because if you are regulated, it ain't gonna work. Because you'll know before they even try to pull something over on you. You be, like that song said, it's written all over your face. It's written all over you that you about to be up with some buffoonery. You about to be up with some monkey junk. Some stuff that I'm not into. And your vessel said, let's leave this alone. Let's go on home. And then you go home. And then the next day you find out something went down. Somebody got hurt. There was a pum pum that went off in the same vicinity that you were at. Get it? This is an everyday scenario that your vessel has to, that it pulses you through if you allow it. Just like I said, let's put it on the frame of the buffoonery we got going on right now. So all the indignities that some people have committed are coming out. Huh. And then if you're a regulated person, you get to thinking, now why is all this coming out all right now? Huh? What are they up to? Because they believe you me, they up to something. It's up to weed it out within the self. Because it's something they trying to get you to look over there when it's something over here that's going on. And your vessel might not know exactly what, but it pretty much know how to pinpoint that foolery and not to get yourself caught up into it. Oh, excuse me. It's just that simple. You have to weigh these things out within the self. Your body will, send you a little signal when it needs to be updated. I'm going to put it like that, updated, or it needs some repair work. It give you a little twinge in the chest, in the heart, in your heart space, when you need to go get that checked out, because you might have like a little blockage or something. But if you ignore it, and then it gets worse and worse and worse. I'm telling you these things because this is what I done. I ignored when my vessel said, sit me down somewhere, girl. Sit me down, I'm tired. I didn't do that. Being me who I am, just kept on trucking. Keep on trucking, baby. Gotta keep on trucking. And my body said, no, no. And it stilled me. Yep. It made it so where I could only get up to go to the bathroom and to lay right back down. And that was it. It didn't allow me to do anything else until it recovered. Your vessel has to recover, especially when it's put into a lot of stress and stressful situations. I'm sorry, my allergies is getting the best of me right now. But uh yeah, you've been put in stressful situations, and Your vessel just probably couldn't handle that at the time. So it did the best thing that it could do, and that was to steal you until it could bring itself back online into an operating state. So if you do not pay attention to your vessel will eventually give up on you. You know what I mean? Your vessel will give up on you. It'll send you to the upper room. Yeah. But at this point, family, it is time for upgrades. It's time to bring you back home and put you back in a state of alignment with your three function. Your mother function, father function, and your son function. Everything in this life has to do with your nervous system. Because if your nervous system is not regulated, you give away your authority. You let other people make the decisions for you that you could be making for yourself, because you'll fall for just about anything when you are dysregulated. You don't have to do anything with this. Just feel your breath, feel your body, feel your warmth. And if you feel 1% less brace, then that's enough. This is a step-by-step thing. It's not a one and done. You got to ease yourself into it. And it's just like the Bible said, take up your cross daily and follow me. Okay. Then you have this a day-to-day thing. You have choice. There's not no one time you choose your truth and that's it. No. You got to choose your truth minute by minute, second by second, on what you gonna do. How you gonna, because you can it's like a fluctuation between regulated and dysregulated, regulated and dysregulated. And if you keep your mind on accord and you follow the path that was set out for you, because you do have a path that's set out for you. Whether or not you follow it, that's that free will again. That's going to be up to you on how you choose to walk it. If you're going to walk it in an aligned state, and that's the only way you can walk their path, in an aligned state. You got to come up out of dysregulation. Now is the time to bring it home. Your body knows the way. You just have to let it lead. Get up out of that mind and let the body lead and not the mind. Because the mind can trick you. It can fool you, have you thinking one way and it's actually another. It's designed that way because of the systems that are in place. You have to figure out, how are you going to walk your truth through life. You walk it with dignity and pride for self, or by the wayside and let somebody else lead you to somewhere you don't know where you're going. But at this point, it's going to be all up to you. Thank you for being here. Be gentle with yourself. And I'll meet you again. Keha.